All right, welcome to GoldenSaucer.net podcast episode 258 for the second time. It's December 12th, 2019. I'm Joey.
I'm still Kyle.
And I'm Alf, probably not in a tin can.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So we're watching the Game Awards, but because I can't record the Game Awards, well, I can co-stream the Game Awards, but we can't record it,
Yeah.
so we can't really stream it. We're just going to
Can
talk
you
about
invert the colors and put it upside down?
it. I don't need
Or
Jeff
put
Keighley
it
showing up at my
in
house.
like a tiny little like window in like the bottom corner and then speed it up like all the wrestling highlights that I watch.
Jeff Keighley would appreciate it. Don't worry about it.
Just watch it backwards, out of order. I mean, it's just 100 minutes of commercials, really. I mean, like, but in the background, we're gonna have this Xbox updating in real time, so that's great.
All right.
I figured that's better. I mean, it's gonna be a pretty quick one tonight because we're just gonna be watching the Game Awards and bullshitting, and then talking a little bit. It's end of the year, so there's not a lot of news and shit to talk about. Unless
I mean, like,
go ahead.
Yeah. Well, it's probably just like not super entertaining to like listen to someone rattle off shit that's like coming out like on the like on the Game Awards like currently.
Yeah, like you've got like 2 seconds to digest it. Tell me what you think about this. What looks like Doom Eternal trailer going on right now, right? And then also, the fact that I'm like 5 seconds ahead of you guys.
No, it's the Smash Invitational watch. Oh, never mind. Okay.
What Smash? What?
Smash won Game of the Year or Fighter of the Year.
Oh, duh.
Doug Bowser happened to be just right there.
I mean, like, if it's not even in contention for Game of the Year, then that's just objectively not correct.
Kyle, we've had this argument before. You can't have it be Game of the Year every year.
I mean, by their calendar, it's part of this year.
Yeah.
Our calendar, it's not. So it won't be included on my Game of the Year discussion, but for this Game Awards, it's definitely in contention.
Yeah.
For a mostly lackluster year, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh my god, I looked on the wrong spot for these game news. I mean, like, I don't know. This year is gonna like, I'm trying to put together my scribble together with crayon my Game of the Year nominees. It's kind of tough for me,
Same. Because, like, I also, there's just been some stuff that, like, I regret not getting to. Like, I just didn't play Control.
Yeah. Right.
Which just seems like a really fucking good game.
IGN Game of the Year, and it's $25 for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, I watched my roommate play it, and it looked really fucking interesting. So, like, I kind of wish I had gotten to that, but I just didn't, so.
Yeah, I mean, like, my situation. There's a ton of shit I haven't played or gotten to. Joey's Game of the Year, Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
Not really, but I'm just saying, like, it's shaping out to be that kind of year,
Yeah, I mean, could be, right?
Alf's Game of the Year.
Oh, I don't have that yet. I thought we were gonna record one more show before we get it all down.
Yeah.
We traditionally do it like the first week or second week of January, so you got about a month.
Yeah, you got some time.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm still debating on that one. I haven't played that many games, so.
See, like, that's the thing is, I absolutely know what my Game of the Year is. I don't know what's under it. Like, I know kind of what's under it. I just don't know what order I'm putting it in.
I don't remember. Did we let you have Smash last year's Game of the Year?
Yeah, you did, because it was my Game of the Year for last year.
Yeah, you can't do it again this year.
Yeah, Smash isn't my Game of the Year for this year, but it would be if if it wasn't last year, but it's not because.
Yeah. Alf's like, Super Mario Bros. 2, baby.
Fucking Mario Maker 2, because it's got.
Nah, it's none of those.
It's got most of the words.
I gotta think that over what it is. So give me.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
like,
of the year mean to me.
Well, no, I played a lot of shit that I don't consider Game of the Year, but but it is going to be something I played. It's not going to be something that just the media says is a good game,
Yeah. I played a lot of games this year for sure. I probably played more games this year than I have in prior years, honestly.
That abundance of spare time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, what is this?
The music of a game that's never coming out.
Cyberpunk music, apparently. At least it's not a flute.
I saw the song from Death Stranding. I was like, is this the song from Sayonara Wild Hearts? Because that was a good soundtrack. And then it was Churches, and then I was like, oh, I was wrong. This also might be a very Joey thing. All right. So normally in this episode we don't ramble on about fucking Game Awards, but this is what this one is. Normally we just do what we talk about our weeks, we talk about what the fuck you've been playing, and then we talk about the news, and then we get out of here after some plugs. A little bit of housekeeping up front. I still haven't fixed the website for the podcast. I don't know when I'm going to get to it. My goal is to have it working by the beginning of next year. And then my Xbox just died. No, it's updating. So that if anyone asks, you can still catch the episodes on YouTube. You can catch them live on Twitch. I'll have all the RSS stuff backed up and running by the new year. It's mainly because we moved website hosts, and that kind of screwed up things in a way I didn't think it would. So I'll fix it. I just have to go through all the paperwork of resubmitting RSSs and fixing or making them point to where they're supposed to and stuff like that. I think the email's finally broken. I don't know if you guys noticed that. So.
Oh yeah.
I think I talked about it a couple episodes ago.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you told me that.
Yeah. All right. So Alf, Kyle, any of you guys have anything interesting to talk about from this week, or 2 weeks really?
My life's kind of fucking crumbling around me right now. My car's fucked up and
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's bad.
What's going on with your car?
So I'm getting a kind of stale burnt smell after driving it, and I've come to the conclusion that it's it needs a transmission servicing. So I don't know. The last time I had it looked at, it was already given kind of a finite amount of time on the transmission. So I'm kind of hoping this isn't the precursor to it just taking a shit. But
as someone who's lived that life,
yeah.
Have you considered a Razor scooter?
One of the push ones?
Yeah, Razor scooter.
All right.
Just.
I hadn't thought of that.
One really big leg. One really muscular leg.
Yeah. I hadn't thought of that, no.
Oh. Alright, well. I mean truthfully, you gotta do the thing that that I always hate to tell people. You gotta weigh the repair versus the price of replacing the car, and that
yeah,
that's never fun,
Yeah, I'm not super stoked on fucking Elon Musk. Why is Elon Musk?
Well, he dated that chick Grimes. That's why.
I'm not super stoked on Elon Musk either.
Well, no, the chick that's singing Grimes. I think he dated her, or is dating her. I think that's what happened.
He is her.
Right.
He is her.
He just looked confused. He was like, "Why am I not just on Reddit right now? This is stupid." Oh, good. Norman Reedus is here.
Oh, you were way behind.
Well, the best thing is that before the commercial break, it said Grimes performing in Best Action Game and Norman Reedus, but the title made it seem like Best Action Game with Norman Reedus. I'm like, how many games was Norman Reedus in this year?
He was in that motorcycle game. He was in Death Stranding. If you have Nexus mods, you can put him in anything.
He was in the last couple of minutes of PT.
Yeah, he was in. He is my Skyrim character.
He is one of the Walking Dead games that came out.
He's I got him in as a sprite in Mario Maker 2. He's my me.
He's my me. Yeah.
I'm happy that this game won Best Action. Good.
I was too busy making fun of Norman Reedus. I missed what it was.
I'm just now seeing the fucking games being nominated.
They already handed him the reward. Here's a reward for making a game.
I'm watching the Game Awards channel. How am I so far behind?
Are you watching on Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube.
Oh, I'm on Twitch, so.
Yeah, I'm on Twitch.
I gotta get that sweet Warframe upgrade. Well, Kyle, anything other than the car shittery going on?
No, not really. My I got a stupid phone coming in the mail. My girlfriend before my car started shitting out, my girlfriend bought me a phone on her credit card that I'm going to be paying her back for.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
So that'll be cool when it gets here. But now I'm regretting it because my car is dying.
I mean, you need a phone to get to do work
Uh-huh.
to get. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, that's the justification that I came to eventually. But it feels bad regardless.
like
Nothing. Yeah, just nothing feels good.
I mean, like,
No, what? Get the fuck out of here.
hmm.
What are you What are you thinking about?
I lost my train of thought.
Are we dead again? What happened?
No, like, I looked at the TV screen and got distracted. I don't know. Oh, burner phone. I was talking about burner phones. I was like, I had a burner phone forever. It was terrible though. It was like
Yeah,
$30.
no. I did not get a burner phone. I got a very expensive phone that is on an incredible sale.
Yeah. Well, also the things were different. Like, you need a phone that's like if you're out there in the world today, damn it, what's that? Alf, help me out here. People in the world today, something what they got. It's a song from Cheers. That's the reference I'm making.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
You don't know the
I'm
song
looking at
from
this
Cheers?
trailer that has the weirdest point
we,
of view camera ever.
Are we looking at the trailer for
D&D.
No. So this has got to be Baldur's Gate 3, right?
They said it's in the D&D world, so it might be.
I mean, Baldur's Gate
D&D
is.
world, yeah.
Yeah, Dark Alliance. Yeah.
Is it Dark Alliance 3? Really? Holy shit, you're right.
Yeah, I told you.
That's dope.
But like no gameplay, get fucked.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I was doing the song from Cheers. This is what I was doing, but I was relating it to owning a phone that has good abilities versus like if you had a phone that like just fucking dials numbers and gets text messages, you would be super fucked nowadays. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Did everyone
So
die?
I'm also trying to keep up with fucking Game Awards. Is he talking to a video game character right now?
Yes.
Is that?
It's your boy Mirage. You didn't see?
Yeah, it's Apex, right? I think so.
I hate this. I hate this.
Then
fucking
don't
whole
look.
thing.
Well, just to speed it up, yeah, no, I haven't done anything exciting all week. In fact, it's been a pretty crappy week, so let's fast forward.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
I've been playing some games though. If you want to talk
Like,
about
no one wants to
games.
talk about my week? I fucking hate you guys. I fucking hate
No,
you
Well,
guys.
no, I meant fast forward on me. That's it. You could go. You could.
Joey.
Stop,
Let
go
me
ahead.
take a wild guess. You've spent 70 to 80 hours in the store.
Yeah.
You did some White Elephant Christmas stuff.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. I was there for that actually. And what you probably went home and went to sleep would be my guess.
Yeah, you got about it. You forgot the 3-day heartburn that's really been killing me.
I don't know if you should have heartburn for 3. Have you considered consuming Prilosec?
Sabs was supposed to bring me some, and I think she forgot because I didn't get it. She's like, "Here's your tortilla. I gotta go."
You're like, this is a contributing factor.
Yeah. I don't know. But I'm just trying to think if I do have anything where I mean I installed that lock on the back door that was fucking dope, right?
That's in this podcast worthy content. I put a lock on a door. I actually did too. I put a lock on my girlfriend's door.
What is it? I ate put up Christmas lights. Yeah, you're right. I haven't really done anything. All right. I guess we can talk about video games. The fuck do we even do with our lives? Who's been playing some interesting shit?
So I had a bit of Steam credit left over from the last game that I purchased. So I bought the Master Chief Collection on PC.
Okay.
Just Halo on PC, pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I figured you would have gotten like. I thought I convinced you to get Game Pass. It would have been free on Game Pass, and it should have been free on PC.
You did not convince me to get Game Pass.
Oh. It's free on PC. We can go. Get Game Pass. I'm fucking telling you, this shit's fucking good.
Shit's dope. Game Pass, get it.
As a person who runs a game store, I'm going to die. Game Pass is going to kill me. But get Game Pass.
And then also during the Humble Bundle, I got Grim Dawn, which is kind of like a spiritual successor to Diablo 2.
Okay.
And I've been playing that with a couple of friends, and this is very, very fun.
Let me look at this Grim Dawn.
Yeah, it's just a ARPG. You pick 2 classes, and then depending on which 2 classes you pick, it amalgamates a 3rd class. And then it's just a Diablo-like isometric. I don't know if you can call it isometric because it has a movable camera. So it's in an isometric style.
Yeah, it looks like Diablo Ultima Online, maybe.
Yeah, it's very both of those things. Yeah, I think it's fucking dirt cheap on, or the Steam might have ended actually. But anyways,
yeah, it's
Grim Dawn,
$10 or something.
It was so cheap. Yeah, it was incredibly cheap.
It's 25 now.
The 25 is about what I paid for it. But
I'm sorry to interrupt, but why is Dr. Honeydew and Bunsen Beaker going to present at the Game Awards?
Is that what that just said?
Yeah.
Facebook portal, dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're gonna they're gonna do it via Facebook portal.
I fucking give up. All right, go ahead.
Branding hashtag. All right. Like I have like no sound, so I can only like faintly hear some of the sounds, so I have no idea what's going on some of these things.
I'm just looking at some goofy ass fucking hockey game.
That looks shit. Like it looks like good shit. I love fucking arcade style bullshit. That guy is playing basketball.
Ultimate Rivals, the rink. Just Apple Arcade.
Now you're.
It's for phones.
Now you're ahead of me.
Now I'm on Twitch, so get fucked.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Watching via GameSpot.
All right. So
I like this dude's suit though. This is a nice suit he's wearing.
Jeff Keighley. Tell me about Jedi: The Fallen Order, Kyle.
I mean, okay. So I went into Jedi Fallen Order knowing next to nothing about it. Oh, fucking Ori, hell yeah. So Ori and Blind Forest is way better than.
All right, now you're ahead of us. God damn it.
So Jedi Fallen Order I went into with almost no expectation. I kind of knew, like, you know, just the basis that it was a single player story driven Star Wars game, and that's kind of all I knew. So before I borrowed it from you, Joey, I heard Alf talk a bit about it, and you know, he said that he wasn't super impressed with it. And I was kind of like, oh well, that's a bummer, because you know, like, I was hoping that this game would kind of pull at least Star Wars games back into like the limelight, which I think it has. I think a lot of people are very happy with this game. I'm kind of in the middle about it. I don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that it's steps in the right direction, and that, like, I do like the idea of like narrative driven one player games. That's kind of like what my forte is. And I don't think that it does a super good job telling any one story. And I think that mechanically it suffers from like a lot of the same shit that like other big single player companies have, like Bethesda. Like, it just like functionally kind of doesn't work sometimes. Like, it's really focused on the same kind of mundane movements that every other game that in the past decade has been focused on, like running on a wall, or like climbing a vine, or like swinging on a rope. Like, there's just like so much of that shit, and like I just don't like I don't understand why you're trying to tell me this story about something as like mystical as a Jedi, and then like I'm just like constantly forced to have to just like climb up some vines. Like, it's just so weird, right? Because like it seems like even in past Star Wars games of the same genre, you know what I mean? Like, perfect example is like Force Unleashed is better mechanically in almost every way than Fallen Order is. It maybe isn't as good narratively, but it just functions better than Fallen Order functions, like almost exclusively. So like I don't know, like I just like.
Well, I mean, this has your
re-
name written all over it. Stupid Star Wars games, Dark Souls-esque,
Well, okay, so here's the problem.
systems.
Here's the problem with that statement exactly is that it is trying so desperately to mimic a combat system that is already well established. Like the Dark Souls-esque combat system is something that a lot of games have done, and really the only other games that have done it besides FromSoft have been like God of War and like made it work correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Because like it is just the most shallow, like pedantic version.
Shallow and pedantic.
Thanks, Joey.
It insists upon itself.
It does insist upon itself, but it does like such a mundane, like pedestrian, like job at mimicking something that is already so well established. Like it's like level up system is like as linear as it could possibly be. Like there's no options. Like you just kind of fucking put points until the next thing unlocks, and then you just put points. Like there's just no way to like carve your own path. Like you're just becoming this thing that is the end game of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So like I first off think that in a realm where you're like, look at our Dark Souls like style game, but then there's zero replayability. Like, cause like you can't be like you can't like just be like, well, this time I'm going to be a consular, or this time I'm going to be a guardian. You know what I mean? Like the things that like make replayability possible just don't exist in this game. What is happening? Is this Goose Game with Beaker?
Possibly.
Fuck. So and then like what
Please
Alf
tell
was
me
saying,
this is real.
I know, right? I hope so. I really genuinely hope this is DLC for Goose Game. So
Muppets DLC.
look at Norman Reedus and Kojima just sitting next to each other grudgingly.
Brilliant.
But Alf is 100% right about the way that this game handles character progression and avatar strength. And that like every time you find a fucking random box on the ground that is opened by literally the best thing in the game. Fucking the droid is hands down the most entertaining thing in the entire game. Like nothing even comes close to how cool the droid is.
Okay.
But he goes in there, he digs around, he comes out, he gives you a thing, and it's a different color for your lightsaber, or a different hilt for your lightsaber, or a different color poncho to wear. And that's it. There's nothing else. Like you could literally not open boxes, and you would have the same exact experience minus what color you are. And so like I just don't see the point. Like if it's just like what color my dolly is, you know what I mean? Like I like even in Dark Souls when people go like, oh, it's dress up Souls, you know what I mean? Because the armor has very little in terms of like
durability and
like effects on your character. It does like provide things like poise, you know what I mean, like things that like keep your character from being stunned, or you know what I mean, like there are marginal effects that exists on the armor, plus it changes the way that the character looks entirely, not just like a palette swap for a fucking poncho, which is the worst Jedi garb of all time. Like I understand that like you're not supposed to look like a Jedi in the game, but like Poncho
is beloved character. How dare you?
So like I don't want to sit here and just shit on Fallen Order because like I think that it is steps in the right direction. But I also just think that it's so lazy. Like it just like it just like doesn't go take the extra steps to like make something like worthwhile. First off, it doesn't feel like a finished game.
I mean, do you feel like
there's
maybe that's one of those things where like there's DLC coming?
oh, of course. I mean, it's first off, it's published by EA, so like there's no chance there's not DLC coming. But like are we gonna just forgive a game based off of its DLC now? Like because like Mass Effect got crucified for it, so
I mean, I'm willing to say, oh hey, I don't know. It really depends. Like sometimes if like we've had this argument before. It depends on how the DLC is handled. If it's like, oh well, we didn't put this in the game, so
yeah.
But it's clear
Well,
like they were going to, but they ran out of time or whatever.
That's kind of the conversation for Kingdom Hearts Remind. Like a lot of people are suggesting that Remind is going to make the kind of like nonsense that exists in Kingdom Hearts 3 more palatable. So like there's
But it's
already
also
people
$30, right?
Yeah, but that's also just insane that it's like, but it's supposed to be like a whole nother game basically, is like what from what I can tell based off
I
of
was
like
gonna say, is that what Wesley told you?
no, I actually haven't spoke to Wesley at all about Remind. I just watched the
I know,
trailers and like
I was just teasing.
I can't imagine like them trying to like redact that amount of story in anything less than like 10 hours worth of narrative. But yeah, I don't know, just fucking
so unimpressed.
Fucking Star Wars, yeah. Like first off, the kid who played Cal is awful. Like he just has like some of like the dumbest voice acting, like just like I don't know. He just feels very like stilted, but like not intentionally.
Does like is it like phoning it in kind of situation, or just like you remember how when I was playing, what was it, the second one, where I was like, yep, Matt Mercer just phoning it in here.
Yeah, so it kind of feels like Cade from Destiny 2. You know what I mean? Like where Nathan Fillion just like, hey, it's me. I'm Nathan Fillion. I'm just here so I can collect this paycheck. You know what I mean? Like it feels kind of like that. Like every time that like he's speaking to somebody, he's just like, oh, all right, let's do that then. Like he just like,
well, this is disappointing. I mean,
like fucking first half hour of the game, like this guy that he's been working with for several years and like this friend that he just saves gets like fucking murdered in front of him, and then he just forgets about him like the moment somebody else shows up. Like fucking somebody shows up in a spaceship and he's just like fucking done thinking about his dead friend.
Well, you can't dwell on the past, Kyle.
Right, but he disavows himself in order to save this guy. Like he used powers to keep him from falling to his death, and then he goes like, oh, but don't tell anybody. And then fucking second sister shows up and goes like, I'm gonna just ceremoniously kill everyone in this car unless you like tell me where the Jedi is. And then like his friend is just like, don't you think there's been enough bloodshed? And then she's just like, no, and kills him. And then like he's just like, all right, well, I leave now. And then somebody shows up in a ship and he just goes, yep, I'm just in on this ship thing now. Like
all right. I mean, like the only thing I like, but I'll say this: like the only concern I had for it for you was that it had very much Metroidvania kind of stuff going on, and I know Metroidvania and Kyle do not add up.
Yeah, there were just like, you can't go through this door because your droid doesn't have this part to open it yet. And I was just like, oh, cool. And then I'd go a little bit further and they'd be like, yeah, you know that part that you don't have for the droid? It's also required to get this box open. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, well, I super don't care about that because every box that I open just has a different color poncho in it. So like, I'm just not coming back for that.
That's funny. Okay.
But the best things about the game is like, okay, so I do want to highlight things that were good. I think that enemy design, like when you start getting into like some of like those like real Star Wars-y creatures, like look really cool, and like they have like really decent functionality in terms of like their AI. Like the way stormtroopers fight you is very spot on for stormtroopers. Like they'll, you know what I mean, like they kind of gang up on you, and you know what I mean, like they won't like do that kind of stereotypical third person action thing where like they just kind of go like, okay, well, he's fighting that guy, so I'll wait my turn, and then when he dies I'll commit. You know what I mean? Like it does feel like you're battling a group of people.
Nice.
So like, because like they give you the tools to handle that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like a force push invariably could deal with any amount of people if they're like on a cliff. You know what I'm saying? And like, there's times where like that is exploitable. But then like, I don't know, like they just like give him like the most like Deus Ex Machina force ability. Like he can just like touch a thing and he like sees like memories of the previous owner of the thing via the force. And so it's just Vox phones from BioShock. Like everything that you like come up on just like tells you a little story because you touched it, because he just has this ability that just like allows him to get like these like pieces of knowledge that he shouldn't have.
You know, I'm one of those people who's really tired of the like, you're not gonna get the story unless you like spend
Pick
your
up
time.
every, yeah. Well, sorry, Joey, it's got a lot of that.
And like, you know, I can understand it to a degree, but like at the same time, like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm here to play the game, not to collect bullshit.
Yeah. It does like have like some real collecty, like wants you to spend your time like you said, you know, going over every nook and cranny, and then also going back over every nook and cranny once you get the thing that lets you go over the nooks and crannies better. So
There's a second Magic trailer.
yeah,
Magic Legends.
yeah, I don't know what that is. It showed you nothing. It was just like some pre-rendered cutscenes.
But yeah, I mean, like, you know, I don't know, like, you think they would learn their lesson, you know, about doing that kind of stuff? Oh shit, I just died.
I'm in on whatever they got the. I'm not in on Green Day. Holy shit, go the fuck away. Just Green Day at the Game Awards. Just they're gonna come out and be like, "Hey, y'all, fucking."
Remember Rock Band Green Day? We're doing it again.
Might as well, right?
They're just gonna be like, game developer of the year is Greta, whatever her name is.
That would be funny if it was her.
I don't know. I don't want to discourage you from playing that Star Wars game though, because like I think that there is things to be enjoyed there. But I think that I just kind of zeroed in on all the things that sucked.
Yeah. All right.
Is this a commercial for Stadia?
It is. Alf, is there anything you want to add to that?
No, Kyle pretty much summed it up. I already talked about it, so.
Yeah, I think Alf had like kind of had nailed it down. Because like you were watching somebody stream it, right?
Yeah, pretty much, and that's the general consensus I got. It's just like not a full-fledged experience that you're getting. You're getting kind of a story-driven narrative, but at the point, it's like there's nothing else to entice you to continue playing or replay value. Like there's nothing. There's nothing there. I think, at least in my eye. So.
From playing it, I think that you could watch a stream, and that would be the same experience as playing it. And I think that's the most damning thing about the game, is that it's more or less just a viewing experience more than anything else.
All right. Well, anything else you guys play or anything to move on to something else?
No.
I mean Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Oh yeah, have we not talked about that at all?
I don't. We did a little bit. You and I think before Alf made it onto the last show, I think we talked about it a bit, but it was mostly just me being like, I don't understand why everybody hates it so much. Hello?
No,
Did
I,
you guys
I,
fuck
I,
off?
I like
I'm here.
I dropped my phone.
Okay, I was like, it just went like ominously quiet for a moment.
Oh, he asked me what I play. I'm like nothing. So that's my answer. That's it.
Yeah. But no, I've just been doing some more Pokemon breeding, helping friends get like all their Pokedexes full and shit like that.
Yeah, someone came in today and they were trying to fill out their Pokedex.
So that's how you get the shiny charm, is having a full Pokedex.
Oh, that explains the sudden desire. I was like, did everyone just get like fucking real nerdy about this game all of a sudden and I miss it?
Yeah. So it just increases the chance for you to run into or hatch a shiny if your Pokedex is full. So there's like a semi decent reason to get every Pokemon. Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. All right. Anything else worth mentioning, boys?
Not on
No.
my end.
Okay.
Yeah, that's mostly everything I've done is, and then played a bunch of Smash Brothers because I always do that.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like we should talk a little bit about Pokemon Sword and Shield, but when I think about it, like, I don't know if there's enough there to be like, yeah, it's super different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think that it is like so when Pokemon moved to the DS, it was like a pretty big jump up in terms of like how much information could be held on the cartridge. You know what I mean? So thusly, you got really, really big stuff like Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And then, Black and Black 2, White 2, White, those games are also, pretty expansive. And then the jump up from there, when it went from DS to 3DS, like X and Y's, like the difference between the quality of those games versus the previous generation to me was the biggest jump. I still think X and Y are kind of the benchmark for like what I think is the good Pokemon. And I don't feel like Sword and Shield hits.
Crackling.
It's probably just Mike rubbing up against my beard. I don't think Sword and Shield.
What?
Ninja just walked on stage wearing some goofy shit.
Oh, yeah. All right.
What the fuck? This guy has millions of dollars.
That's how he chooses to look.
All right.
Don't be a hater.
It looks like you ever see like when you step up to like a golf tee, it's got like a little fucking map next to it that shows you where the hole is.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks like that's what he's wearing, is the map of the
the map of the green.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God Ninja's here. We don't have to worry about where the whole 7 is.
Oh, holy shit, that just derailed me so fucking hard. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I don't think the step up from handheld to Switch has been as expansive as like the older generations of handheld to the DS. If that makes sense.
I mean, I heard a lot of people are really upset that like this is supposed to be the first handheld, the first home consoles, Pokemon. But I was like, is it really though? Because like the Switch is like a hybrid kind of scenario.
Yeah, Pokemon still feels like a very much still like a handheld kind of thing. Like I spent a lot of time playing it on a TV, but that's just because that's how I prefer to play games, just in general. But I don't know, like it was enjoyable. Like I liked Sword and Shield very much, and I think that it shouldn't get. I'm just like trying to, I don't know, compartmentalize my thoughts on Sword and Shield, because like obviously there's like some cut corners, right? Like they definitely like were
they
less
reused
than
assets, yeah.
Yeah, they were definitely like less than forthright about the reusing of like Pokemon Go assets, and I don't know if I care about that much. You know what I mean? Like I've never once thought like, oh man, Pokemon needs to be like really pushing the boundaries of what graphics can do. You know what I mean? Like I don't think
Right, like
about
Pokemon. At the end of the day, it could just say they could just be a text box there that says Charmander
yeah,
and a stationary image. They could be
and
cards.
and it was, you know what I mean? Like the red and blue, there was no animated sprites. You know what I mean? Like and it was still, you know, life changing for a lot of people. And but like that being said, like I don't think anything on the Switch, anybody should be expecting it to be like mind-blowingly beautiful. Like that's why like when you plug fucking Breath of the Wild in, you go, wow, look at how much they did with so little. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's kind of the selling point of Nintendo, is that they've always managed to put out kind of an underpowered console versus, you know, the current generation, and then still make it shine. And like I think like
I just want to say that achievement I just got has a terrible like thing. But go ahead. Sorry.
I think Sword and Shield is kind of indicative of the Switch in general. Is that like people are kind of holding it to a higher regard, like what's possible. You know what I mean? Ooh, hold on, Joey. I think
Oh,
you need to talk
this is
for a
your
bit.
thing. Oh, this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
your thing. All right.
yeah. I think you need
All
to
right.
figure it
Well,
out a bit.
we'll wait for you to get your pants on and off, and then I guess I can talk about what the fuck I've been playing. The reason why Kyle's taking a break is just Ghost of
Incidentally,
Tsushima.
anybody got a PS4 Pro I can borrow?
So the what was I talking about? Oh, so what the fuck I've been playing? Alf, did you want to talk about what the fuck you've been playing or anything? Alf.
Sorry, I had to keep going to the menu to unmute myself. Sorry. No, like I said, I really haven't played much, man. Like it's been dry.
How's the
Been
new
dealing with.
how's the new wheels?
Oh, I mean, that's not playing. It's just driving. Yeah, I got a new car. It's fine. I'm happy with it. Thank you.
Okay.
I got rid of the junker that was about to die on me. So
I liked your jump.
And congrats on the new car.
thank you, man. I really.
What'd you
appreciate
get, by the way?
it. Yeah, it's a Hyundai Elantra.
It's
Oh,
a
cool.
Hyundai. That's how they know it's a Hyundai.
That's
I didn't
that's
want.
what that's. I think that's what my girlfriend drives actually.
I didn't want to get like. I want something economical. I want something that easy maintenance, easy repair, nothing that would break the bank. So got that.
Should have got.
Is it the hatchback model?
No, no, no. I was looking for that one. Actually, like really, really tempted to get it, but I ended up getting that one. The Elantra GT is the one, the hatchback.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
I think she has the. I think she definitely has an Elantra and the hatch. So I assume that's what she has.
no, that's a good build, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just been busy with life and dealing with a lot of other stuff, and that's pretty much it, man. Nothing crazy. No time. Well, the only game I played was Final Fantasy 14, but that's the same old, same old. So, but yeah,
All right. Well, I mean, let's see. What did I play? I've been playing this Metal Slug that I'm playing right now. I played WWE 2K20. That was a nightmare.
Did you say Metal Slug? You're playing Metal Slug right now?
Yes, I'm playing Metal Slug right now. It's because it's kind of mindless, so I don't have to really pay attention to what I'm doing on that game and still do this. Shit, I just died. Anyway, a little bit of Mortal Kombat, Dead Cells.
Dead Cells just pushed another update actually.
Yeah, I haven't got a chance to mess with that. I don't know. Like, I haven't really been playing anything new. You just gave me back my copy of Jedi Fallen Order, so hopefully, I spend some time in that. Like, instead of not spending time with that, But I have Control. I want to play it, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to finish it.
It seems long, but it seems very good.
From my understanding, it's 25, 30 hours. And then it depends on like how much of the side quest stuff you want to do. And then what else? I've been playing the Hey, Where's My Lost Package that I bought on Black Friday.
Oh, this is dope. Holy shit.
Oh, they got the orchestra going.
Yeah, there's like a live orchestra like playing the.
As long as there's no guy with a flute, I think we're good.
I mean, there was a guy with a flute, but it's traditional.
No, thank God. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Him and his Bob Ross hair are sitting there playing that traditional Japanese flute.
Alf, harkening back to 2 E3s ago, wasn't it?
Was it or was it last? Yeah, no.
I mean,
Yeah, it
this
was like 2 or 3 years ago.
this game got announced the same E3 that Sekiro got announced. So like I was like, I don't give a shit about this game because Sekiro, and now that Sekiro's done and was fucking amazing, I'm just real in on Ghost of Tsushima now.
All right. But yeah, I'll probably be playing Goose Game because that'll be out on Game Pass next week.
Oh yeah, dude, fucking Goose Game.
Yeah. So all right. Well, I guess we can like take a moment and move into the news. I mean, obviously the Game Awards just announced the official name of the next Xbox. It's Xbox Series X, and that bitch looks like a giant fucking tower.
Yeah, it does. It looks like a PC tower.
I think it would look pretty stylish on a
The fuck are you trying to say, Joey?
I was gonna say an entertainment center, but I was gonna say a desk. But you know, like
yeah, somewhere where you would put a computer. A computer desk. Got him.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh my goddamn tomatoes!
Yeah. The controller looks strikingly similar. There's like a couple little small differences in there. They announced Hellblade 2 as well. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but Joey, they also told me that I can just continue using my Elite 2 controller, so
yeah,
that's fine.
You know, they have a share button. You know, there's a rumble triggers, haptic feedback. So, this one's a little bit smaller.
Is this Gears of War XCOM?
Yeah, this is the one that they were talking about. Remember, it's a mobile game.
Oh fuck!
Oh no, wait, no, that was Gears of War Pop. One of them was more. Yeah, but this is Gears of War XCOM. They were talking about that like 2 E3s. Maybe.
I fucking forgot all about that. This looks fucking rad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this on my stupid ass phone. Is this a phone game?
No, 40-hour campaign. I think it's a real game.
Oh, lame. I want games to play on my stupid phone now.
Oh, I can't talk about that, but stupid games to play on your phone. I did get in the Project xCloud beta.
Oh, really?
Remember, you played it. That's how you played WWE 2K20.
Yeah. I was trying to hype you up, Joey. Come on, man.
Yeah. All right.
But, trying to fucking tee you up here, and you're just like, idiot, you played it already.
You dumb bitch.
I was there for that.
I already had 2 beers. What do you mean? Yeah. I can't talk. I don't know how much I can talk about. I can say I played it, but you know, I don't remember where I was going with that. Oh, you can play it on your phone once that comes out. There you go.
Hell yeah.
So,
wait, is it a mobile game or a console game?
It's a console game. Console PC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But oh no, Green Day. But yeah, this new thing, it looks pretty cool. They didn't announce a fucking price on it, doesn't look like. So, you know, I'd expect more stuff to start coming out in the next couple of days, talking about what it is and the new Xbox and all that other bullshit. Have they announced anything else new in the thing that I forgot about? Bravely Default 2.
Bravely Default 2, yeah. I saw Weiss was stoked on that.
Which was like weird because they already had a Bravely Default 2, right?
That was Bravely Second.
Yeah.
Which I think was supposed to be. It's a direct continuation of the first storyline. So
yeah.
What, all of a sudden, there's just all these fucking samurai games.
This is I played Power Stone. I forgot to mention Power Stone.
Ooh, Power Stone's so good.
Yeah, I played against fucking Baby Tables on that. He's better than I am at it, but that's okay. All right.
Oh, this is just bullshit Sekiro.
Bullshit Sekiro.
Oh wait, that guy German suplexed a guy. Hold on.
Oh man, you were like 5 seconds ahead, maybe 10 seconds ahead of me. We talked about Half-Life Alyx, so that's a thing. Oh, Resident Evil 3 was announced at State of Play.
Oh yeah. I mean, why wouldn't it be, right? After like the commercial success of Resident Evil 2 remake, like it just
Yeah.
seems like par for the course that you just give the same treatment to the debatably better game.
Oh
No,
my
just give me
God.
Code Veronica already. I don't want all.
Oh, dude, okay. I'm with you on that, Alf. I fucking love Code
Oh, you
Veronica.
guys, quit giving them your fucking money for the same fucking 3 games over and over again.
No.
I'm not gonna
Alright.
play
Wait.
Nemesis. Nemesis is just Mr. X skin now. That's all it is with this game. They use the
Oh,
same
really?
engine.
Nemesis is great.
I didn't care for part 3. I really didn't.
Well, so from my understanding is that the rumor on the internet is that the 2 and 3 were supposed to be a double pack, and that 2 got done before 3, and they were dragging feet on 3.
They have dragon feet?
Yeah, they were. Yep. You got to eat them. You got to cook them.
I believe the
Man.
double pack thing because 3 came out pretty fast. What, within a year?
Right? Because they've
Yeah.
been working on it for 2 years, 3 years. So, whoop.
Holy.
Oh look, it's Final Fantasy 14, the intro for Shadowbringers that plays every time I boot up the game. Yay!
Going really hard on these advertisements.
Naughty Dog says they're donating all the money they got from their limited run sales from the Jack series to charity. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is pretty spicy.
Let's see. IGN's Game of the Year, Control.
Interesting.
Oh, here's what I was looking for. Resident Evil 3, April 3rd, 2020. So,
Okay.
let's see. What else? Axiom Verge 2 was announced at the Nintendo Indies, right?
I saw that, yeah.
Which, you know, I had no idea that that was even a thing. You know, like, so.
Oh shit, are they announcing Roblox 2?
Let's see. Redbox no longer selling and renting video games at the end of this
Really?
year. Yep. I would assume.
Why?
I would assume
Game
it's not
Pass
very,
just fucking killed them?
I would assume it's not very profitable. You know, you're buying a game for $60 and then renting it out for 2 or 3, you know, whatever. But like everyone knows someone who knows someone. Everyone knows someone or is someone who got a stolen game out of
Yeah.
out of a whatchamacallit? A Redbox, right? Or a
Yeah.
stolen movie or what have you, you know, right? So like I'd imagine that like that's probably where they're at. Like, hey, let's get this under control, right?
Yeah.
And they just probably did the math and like, not worth it.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that realistically, like, I haven't fucking played a game out of Redbox in a long time.
I think the last one was whenever there was whatever the last Call of Duty was that I played.
It was Joey, you know what it was? It was when we went out and rented Call of Duty Black Ops 4 for the charity stream last year.
That was it. That was the last time I rented a game out of Redbox.
Yeah, I rented that for you.
Yeah. And it took all night to install.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Remake got dated for 3/3/21 or for exclusive. Excuse me. It comes.
That's for the PlayStation one.
Yeah, it comes out 3/3/20, and it's a 1-year exclusive for the PlayStation 4.
Jesus Christ.
And that box doesn't say anywhere on it that it's not the whole fucking game.
Gross.
So, Shovel Knight got it's up to $40 now, but all it should have been updated to include King of Cards and the other one I don't remember. King of Cards and Shovel Knight Showdown are now updated into it. So, $40 you get the entire game.
Yeah, that's good.
So.
Fortnite won, and they walked right past Kojima, and Kojima's just covering his face, fucking facepalm style.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did he go out and do like a sad dance?
You do a sad Fortnite dance?
I guess. Oh, excuse me. All right. I'm just looking to see. We talked about the Remind DLC. There's a good video on the history of Castlevania World Records on Summoning Salt.
Nice.
On YouTube. I suggest you watch it. There was something announced at the Nintendo Indies. Alf, do you remember what it was?
They not at the
I didn't watch it. Sorry.
Oh, here-
not at the
here-
Nindies, but they announced Overwatch 2 on Switch, right? Didn't they?
Yeah. Here you go. Risk of Rain 2, Eastward, Freedom Finger, Roki, Torchlight 2, Skater XL, Europa, Super Hot.
Yo,
Dungeons
Torchlight 2?
Adventure- Yeah, Torchlight 2 on the Switch.
That's pretty hot.
Dungeon Defenders Awakened, made here in town. The Tourist,
Yeah.
Skellboy, Earth Knight, Hotline Miami Collection, Blasphemous, which was dope.
Blasphemous was dope, yeah.
Close to the Sun, Cat Quest 2, Spirit Farther, Trine 4, Creature in the Well, One Finger Death Punch 2, Best Friends, Fogs, What the Golf, Kind, Hypercharge, Northgard, Sparkle Light, Munchkin, Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition. The thing that was also announced was the at State of Play was the Everybody Golf is Everybody Sports,
Mm.
and then the release date for Dreams, which is April next year.
I think it's April. Yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be good that Dreams finally comes out, right?
I suppose so. I have no idea what that is.
That's the game where you make your own game, kind of.
Oh, that doesn't sound like I'd enjoy that at all.
Remember, is one of those things where Dreams came out and they're like, "Who's going to be the first one to make 1-1 in Dreams?" And then they did it.
What are they announcing now?
Control. Oh, wait a minute.
What the fuck is this?
And just no one watching is watching that. Yeah.
Oh no! What am I watching? What is this? Fortnite with rabbits? What is this? I
Okay,
can we,
hold on.
I want to end the podcast, please, Harry. I just
No,
can't do
they cut away from it, Alf. Don't worry.
Oh, thank God. What's the studio's about Quantum Break too? So I'm
Yeah,
trying
is
to.
that it? 9 to 5. What the fuck?
Sign up for the alpha at 9 to 5. Jeez.
And then their CEO, Chris Carroll.
Jesus Christ, it does look like him.
You guys are cruel people. All right.
How? Because I said a man looks like another man.
He looking like a man.
He looking like a man.
There's the last thing that I want to talk about. Bayonetta Vanquish 10th anniversary with a sweet ass steelbook. Holy shit, do I want that?
Is it a remaster? Like, is it
Yeah,
HD?
it's supposed
Yeah.
to be. Yeah.
I'll do it for Vanquish. Vanquish looks dope.
4K 60. I might have just made the whole thing deaf because I just cranked it. I clicked on the trailer and now I'm deaf because it was turned all
The
the way up.
audience is now well. Good. It's good that you're deaf because I'm fairly sure Green Day's coming up here in a second.
All right. Yeah, I don't.
Weird that League of Legends is esports game.
You know, I don't understand. I thought Game Awards were like best platformer, best shooter, best horror game. Now it's just like
no one wants to play those.
50 esports titles and
Yeah.
best game that makes you think
hold
about
on.
your dead mom like 8 years ago. Like,
Beat,
okay, thank you.
Beat Saber. Come on, Beat Saber.
Yeah, I'll take. I would hope Beat Saber. There you go. Okay, good.
Trover
never
Saves
even
the
heard-
Universe.
I've never even heard of these other games.
Trover Saves the Universe is the Rick and Morty studio.
All right, that still means nothing to me.
Those are all good. Yeah, those are all good. Don't spoil it for me.
Oh wow, 2 Death Stranding nominations. I wonder who's gonna win. It's not Ashley Birch. Spoilers.
No, we're just watching this.
Oh, really?
It's all right. Okay, I'm gonna stop paying attention to that. Teaser trailer came out for Streets of Rage 4 for the Switch.
Nice.
Did you guys watch that?
No, but did you see that fucking stupid Aladdin Lion King double pack?
Yeah, it's like $40.
$50. And what the fuck?
Well, there you go.
You see that shit, Alf?
I mean, I knew
It's-
it
What,
existed.
what did I see? Sorry.
It's literally the fucking SNES games Aladdin and The Lion King on the Switch on one cartridge, and it's $50.
Yeah, that's gross. Wait, who are these people? Oh, hello. Oh,
These are the family of the Roblox 2. They're the Facebook game family.
yeah, I got you.
All right. All right. I don't see. I'm trying to see if we got anything else on here to talk about today or this week, or I'm just looking. I mean, obviously the Game Awards are going on. You know, No More Heroes 3 had a pretty
Yeah,
good
it's been
trailer.
kind of a fucking shit show of a podcast. We've kind of just been watching the Game Awards and shitting on them.
That's why I kind of wanted to
but-
do a co-stream and let us all watch together, but it's fine. It's really fine.
Yeah, I mean, like, unless you come and pick me up on the back of the scooter.
Scoot,
I don't-
scoot.
I'll
You know,
tell you.
I mainly wanted to get one in the can so that we can, sit here and just say, "Hey, we did it. We recorded one."
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, Black Desert Mobile! I'm gonna play this on my stupid new phone.
that we didn't forget about everyone out there, and we're still, plugging away at whatever it is we do.
We do things. How dare you?
I mean, in the podcast.
That's what I mean.
Uh,
Once a month, we got a podcast.
It looks like holy shit. All right. I was yelled at because I did not look at the schedule correctly last time. So I need to double check, but it looks like if you guys want to record again, Thursday is the day.
Next Thursday, yeah.
Well, if I got no choice.
I'll check the old schedule.
Here's your choices: Thursday or any time in the morning.
Thursday it is.
You could also do, that sweet 8 a.m. podcast.
I mean,
I'm good.
that'd be you guys two man that.
No, because I work. I can't.
That sweet 6 a.m. podcast.
Oh yeah. My podcast is gonna be me asleep. Good luck.
Mhm.
You've already done that live.
No, we did.
That's true. Last podcast, I fell asleep.
All right, so we'll schedule another one for the 19th. What you say? I know. And then after that, we got Christmas. So I'm not gonna put anyone on the spot for Christmas week. And then we'll be in the new year. So one more, and then we'll take a week off, and then we'll see what happens. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds good.
Sounds good.
And then we'll
Alright.
do game of the year the week after the week off, right?
Let's say yes, but that's the second. You know what I'm saying? It would be the you know what I'm saying? If we stuck to
Yeah, it gives,
Thursdays.
gives
I
you a
was
whole gives you a whole week off to put some shit together.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like my kid might not be in school that week, so maybe we'll see what happens. Yeah. All right.
Man,
all right.
Magic really put their fucking money in this advertising.
They're
Yeah.
well. I mean, that's one of the things that I didn't talk about. Play free right now. One of the things I didn't talk about is they just announced that one of their tournaments is going to be all on their digital platform.
Good. It just should be.
Well, I mean, there's some It's not perfect, but
It eliminates cheating.
right. But I mean, so we can talk about this for just a minute because I know, some people it's going to get lost. There is no way to restore the game state in that program.
Okay, but there's also going to be that. So I didn't know that. But it also seems like less technical mistakes will be possible.
You
through
mean
that
from
format?
a player perspective?
Yes, from a player perspective.
Right. So one of the problems that happens is the I don't even know how to describe it. If the program crashes in the middle of a game and there's a clear winner and a clear loser, it does not matter. They're going to restart the round.
Yeah.
There's no way to restore the state and restore. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but they won't be doing it you know what I mean? It'll be local, right? They're not going to do it
It has happened already where someone lost an important match because the client crashed. And this client it's fine, but any streamer you watch, they're like, oh, I've been playing for 90 minutes. I need to turn it off and do it again and restart it.
That's
So,
bad.
Like, it's not like, it's good, it works, it looks clean, it looks stable, the cheating's not there. There's also like other things like where if if you're trying to tap your mana correctly and you use the auto tapper, it can tap your mana incorrectly or inefficiently. And so that could cost you a win and then that one falls on you for,
Yeah, I mean, like you could do that with paper magic too.
Right. But if you depend on the machine to do it, then
Gentlemen, Green Day's about to perform.
No. Bray Wyatt, the Fiend's about to give somebody the mandible claw.
Never mind.
Whip out Bray Wyatt's not Bray Wyatt, Daniel Bryan's hair.
Did he just? Is this just a reason? Was that just a reason to cut D. Bry's hair?
I think it is. Did he that was last week, right?
Yeah, I didn't fucking follow up.
Right. So I'm saying like he would debut this week with a haircut.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right.
Oh God, here comes fucking Green Day. Just end the podcast before we.
You could mute your thing, but why talk about this anyway? One of the big tournament is going to be all digital and things like that. So, it definitely leaves more for like a stream perspective. It looks better and easier to follow. So, all right, well, I guess there's no questions, no anything like that. Thanks for listening to us ramble through the Game Awards and watch Green Day play.
I think they're about to play. They're about to announce a game. Green Day's about to announce their own game. Oh my god!
They're playing a song from Dookie, so like this isn't the worst.
They're just gonna slowly scroll up Green Day Rock
it's
Band 2.
playing in the background on the TV too. By the way, the game. They refuse to show it for some reason.
I'm just telling you, the screen's slowly scrolling up. Green Day Rock Band 2 coming 2011 or 2021.
Just call it Super Duke or something. I don't know.
Super Duke. All right. Well, obviously, you send us questions, Alf, Joey, or Kyle, or podcast at goldensaucer.net. We appreciate everyone watching in on us. Sorry this was a shit show, but we're just having fun on this one. All right.
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
All right. Goodbye, gentlemen.
Later.